Alright, hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video. I just wanted to make a video review on the Canon EFS 24mm f2.8 STM. First thing I want to mention is how small it is. It's pretty tiny, if you can kind of see that. It fits in the palm of your hand. It's a couple inches tall. It's very light. You can put it in your bag and not worry about it. It doesn't take up any space at all. And it's very light, so you don't even notice it on your camera. I'll put it on this T2i just so you can see how small it is. It's barely noticeable. It looks like there's just a lens cap on the body. I bought it just so I could have something always on my camera. So I just put this 24mm on and then throw it in my bag. That way, whenever I need my camera, there's always a lens attached to it, and it's a pretty good angle. It's about a 38mm on my Canon 70D, which is shooting this video. So it's just something great to have. You just throw it in your bag, and you always have a camera, a lens on your camera, and that way you'll never miss a picture. A lot of good things about this camera is that the depth of field on this thing is crazy. A lot better depth of field than the kit lens, like the 18-55 STM, which is what I'm using right now to record this video. But this 24 is always on my camera now that I bought it. Instead of the kit lens, which came with the camera, I never use that anymore. I just use this 24mm. It's hard to believe, but this lens is only $150 Canadian. I don't know what it is in the States or in the UK, but in Canada, it's only $149, which is a steal for this lens. It took about 2 weeks to get because it's back ordered, because there's a lot of people that want it because of how great it is. So if you can get one, you should definitely get on that. It has a metal mount on the back, which is pretty surprising for a camera or a lens that is only $150. The kit lenses usually have a plastic mount, which is pretty terrible, but it's great that it has a metal mount. Something that's not really seen in the $100 range, like the $120 50mm 1.8. That has a plastic mount, which is pretty garbage. It has pretty good autofocus. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's pretty quick. It's a really good walk-around focal length, I find. It's a 38mm, so it's close to a 50 and close to a 35. It kind of like meets in the middle there. A lot of people like that one, that focal length, so it's really good just to have on your camera all the time. You can usually compose a picture very well with a 38mm focal length, so it's pretty good for a walk-around. The STM, it's just silent stepping motor. It's really great for video, so if you're using servo autofocus during video, it'll follow your subject but also won't make much noise, so you can still use your audio, especially if you're using your in-body mic. You can still use this lens and get some decent audio. The sharpness of this lens is pretty great. I'll show some pictures at the end just of some of my photos. I'm not a professional, but they're pretty decent photos. Cons about this lens is the fact that it's not weather sealed is kind of annoying, but for $150 you can't really expect it, so it's pretty decent. The build quality is pretty good. It's all made of plastic, but except for the mount, but it's pretty good plastic. Something you wouldn't expect on a $150 lens. You'd think it was cheap, like the 51.8, but this is pretty good plastic. And the focus ring is kind of a con because of how small it is. See if you can see how small that focus ring is. It's kind of hard to use during video, but you can get used to it. It's not bad. Once again, it's only a $150 lens, so it's not like you should be expecting the best. The only other thing is that it's an EFS lens, so it's only good for crop sensor lenses, crop sensor cameras. So anything basically more expensive than the Canon 70D, you're not going to be able to use this lens for it. So this is more towards the Rebel cameras and the 70D and the 60D, but it's a really good lens for those cameras. There's no image stabilization on this lens, so if you're planning on using it for video, you're going to need to use a tripod or a monopod, or be really careful when you're hand holding it, and you won't just be careful to not make too many movements. It's a good lens because it's a 38mm on a crop sensor body, so it's pretty wide, so you won't notice the shaking as much. But if you like to move your camera out a lot, you're going to want to get a monopod or a tripod. Another good thing is the minimum focus distance. You can shoot from, or you can get focus from about half a foot away, which is pretty decent. especially for a lens like this. It's not really a macro lens, but it's nice to have that capability. So all in all, I would definitely recommend this lens. I would say get it over your kit lens. Don't buy the kit lens, just get this lens. It's only $150 and you'll like it a lot more. It's a lot sharper and there's a lot better depth of field in this thing as well. It's better than your kit lens, so you might as well get it, and it's only $150.